So today we're doing quick fire. We're gonna go run through all of our favorite places here in Jaipur that we've seen or maybe not have seen. So first on the list is Pooja. Go. Favorite place?
Ashmari Fort.
Okay, wow, that was fast. And why?
Because I'm a princess, aka, and I love palaces and forts in general. So yeah, that's my favorite place.
Really nice architecture. She bought that umbrella that you saw, her nice little fancy umbrella. That's from Ashmari Fort too. Maybe spent a little bit too much.
Yeah, I overpaid for it. But it's okay.
It's okay. My turn? My turn. My favorite next place is, I would say, Albert Hall probably. I really like Albert Hall Museum. What, you don't like my answer? Albert Hall Museum is really, really cool. It's, I mean, from the outside, the architecture is really nice and the history behind it. And then you can also go inside the museum and see everything. Go in there one time's enough. You can go in there, you get a ticket, and you can get a composite ticket, which will help you go to all these other places around the city, including Ashmari Fort. No?
Yeah.
You can go into Ashmari Fort with it. But the cool thing about Albert Hall Museum is they have a mummy. Not my mummy, not her mummy, but an Egyptian mummy is in there. And it's really cool to see. But she's like Pooja's size, actually. She's pretty short. So there you go. I liked Albert Hall. That was number 2. Number 3.
Jantar Mantar is my another favorite place because I like the structure. I like the structures there and all the astronomical wonders that's there from the 18th century. It's really nice that we can see history.
Get that out of your face, yeah.
Why?
There you go. And you can see all the history.
Yeah, and I find it very fascinating, and then that we're lucky to be able to witness all that.
And what was our mistake while we went there?
Didn't get a guide.
Get a guide. There's not a lot of information on the sign, so it's kind of hard to
there is, but it's very limited. I think the guide would give you more information.
It's only like 400 for a group of 3 or 4. We should have got one, but whoops. When you go, now you know, get a guide. Okay, number 3. Mine, I would say, I really like Jain Temple. Just because you can go from the backside, and then you can go, and it's like a 17th century temple, I think, and there's a few different gods there. And you can walk all the way through the complex, bunch of different temples, and there's a natural water source that comes from the hills and then flows into these 2 ponds or pokeries where people cleanse themselves and everything, and you can see them all like showering and blah 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 in there, which is really cool. But the cool part is you can walk up and over all the way up the hill. And then there's the Sun Temple, which overlooks Jaipur, which is like the best place to see sunset, sunrises, which is really, really nice. Whole city view. It's cool. And then you walk down into like the old part of the city. So it's a really nice little circle and walk hike that you can do. It's really short. It's only like a 15-20 minute walk all the way through. So I like that place. Your turn. Again. Number 4? 5.
This is my third.
Go.
My third. Okay. Okay. I like Bapu Bazaar.
Oh.
Because cheap shopping. I like shopping in general. So cheap shopping, yes please. And it's a very bright alleyway. The entire alley is like decorated with clothes, bed sheets, shawls, scarves, earrings, and they're like super cheap and you can bargain really hard. So I like that place. So.
It's vibrant in colors, and then when you bargain, you can just like have fun. You don't even have to actually buy stuff just to see how. I like to test my bargaining.
They quote you really high price, and then you say a certain. So for example, they say 1,000. I'm like, give me for 200. And they're like, no, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go, and they're like, okay, give me for 200.
And then they do it.
So yeah, that's how bargaining works.
Bapu Bazaar.
Yeah.
My next one, close to Bapu Bazaar, is Indian Coffee House on MI Road. So it's a nice traditional old coffee house, one of like the first ones that really became popular in like all of India. I think there's like over 100 ones, and it's run by a co-op. So they have like the traditional interior, traditional costumes that like the waiters wear and everything. And even the building that they're in is 100 years old. And I think they've been at that spot for like 70 years, 75 or something. And really cheap food, really tasty food, delicious. And it's a nice place to kind of like relax and kind of take in like the old traditions of like, see what like old life was like in India back then. And it's really nice. I like that. And it's really close to Ashmari Gate. So you can go to Indian Coffee House, Ashmari Gate, and then to Bapu Bazaar, where Pooja like. So they're all kind of really interconnected and really cool. Next, go. We're flying through these.
Ashmari Gate.
Oh, okay. Go. Yeah.
I like us. It's literally just a gate. There's nothing there. We're close to Indian Coffee House and the bazaar. That's it. But
Part of the old walled city.
yeah,
I mean,
actually, there's like similar gates in different parts of the city, but Ashmari Gate is my favorite of them all.
I think there's like 9 altogether gates throughout like Jaipur. So Ashmari Gate's really cool. I think just the whole like little circuit, Indian Coffee House, Ashmari Gate, Bapu Bazaar, you can all do. And it's like a really fun afternoon way to spend your time.
Not afternoon. Evening is good. Afternoon is too hot.
Day. Whenever you go, I don't know. Whenever you're there, it's nice. Just do all 3. Next, I like masala chowk. Food. They have like 30 different food stalls all in a food court area, and it's like 10 rupees to get in per person. And then they have a bunch of cheap different food options and so many foods. Like everywhere, they sell a little bit different stuff, and you can get some kind of unique traditional stuff. We've had like pav bhaji, and
Dal bati churma.
dal bati churma, which was Pooja's favorite. No, we both didn't like it. I'm sorry, it wasn't that good. And then what was that other thing that we had? The last time it was paneer
Chokha or something. No?
paneer something, and it was like a pancake paneer fried thing with a bunch of dipping sauces. Wowzers, it was amazing. So
I think the best food there is the chips, the potato tornado.
Those
the
were pretty
cheesy
good.
ones. That was pretty good.
So a bunch of food options, really cheap, and they have umbrellas, and you can sit there and chill and spend an afternoon right across the street from Abra Hall. So good place to grab some food. Okay, next, your turn again.
Is this my 4th or 5th?
I don't know. Go.
All right. Probably this is my last one, so I'm gonna keep all the cafes here.
Okay.
I like Town Coffee, Akuri, and Carbon. Town Coffee because I love that place. One, obviously, and it's a work place. You know, like you can go and work, and then we have a dedicated place to sit and work.
The corner place.
The corner place. It's really loud, but I really love it there. Good food and good drink. Carbon because I like the way they present you the coffee drinks. Very fancy. They give you in this flute glass and a whiskey glass, coffee. So I find that really nice. And also it's charcoal gray. The entire interior is very dark, and I love it. Akuri because it's dark, but it's not that dark. But I like the staff there. They're very nice. The owner's father, who's been very generous to us all the time we've been there. And of course the cheesecake and all the different donuts and bakeries they have there.
Their bakery items, which we found out that they actually give the bakery items to Carbon as well. So it's all
that's
full
crazy.
circle. He's like, I saw your Instagram story to Pooja the other day. You know those bagels you ate? Those are actually mine. I made those. I was like, oh.
You were like, why don't you make it then? Why don't you sell it here?
Very cool. Okay, my next place is Jawahar Kalakindra. It's JKK for short, and it's like this art museum, art expedition place where they do classes and everything, and then do art shows. So you can go see like dancing and painting and sculptures and a bunch of different stuff. And besides all of that cool stuff, they have the architecture of the building is really nice. So they built it modeled after like the original Pink City, the old city of Jaipur. So in the 9 blocks and everything, but it's all planned off of that. So there's different sections of the building, and the architecture is very symmetrical, all in that kind of like the red color. And you can go up and down and see everything. It's really nice. I really enjoy that place. They also have an Indian coffee house in there. Not as good as the MI Road one, but still like, I mean, the quality is just as good, just as great. It's just the environment, like the ambiance is a little bit different. The other one's traditional, this one's more modern. So, any other honorable mentions?
Anoki Museum.
Anoki Museum, okay.
We didn't get to go inside because they didn't have block printing that day, so we didn't think it was worth going inside if we were not able to see that.
He told us not to go inside.
The manager, whoever was there. But the exteriors, the building was really nicely restored. It's restored, and they had their own museum shop, which was really cool. So yeah, what else?
That World Trade Park, honorable mention. It has all the name brands, really nice. You can do all your shopping there. Centrally located, cool place. Patrika Gate, another gate that's very colorful and really nice down here, close to us. And it's a nice place to go in the morning and take really nice photos when it's empty with the sunlight. And there's
no one's around.
No one's around. There's a water show there. Biggest circular park in all of South Asia. So that's really nice. Anywhere else? Any other cool places that we've missed?
No. We still have yet to go to Nahargarh Fort, Jaipur Fort, and City Palace. So after we've gone there, we'll give you what we feel or our review.
But we think those places are going to be really, really cool as well. So we're looking forward to going to visit those. But that's pretty much all the cool places here in Jaipur. We've gone, we've seen. So there we go. I think that's it. Last mention, Taco Bell in World Trade Park. Ah, my favorite. My love. Okay, I think that's it. Is that all we got today, Pooja?
Yes.
Okay, as always, thanks. Bye.